What's going on, y'all? Chuck Nunface here, and today on the desk we have this big boy right here. This is the Jake Hoback Husky, and it lives up to its name in pretty much every regard. It is a big, thick, folding knife. So what we're looking at here is about 11.7 ounces of Nitro V stainless steel and titanium scales. So like I said, and it's pretty clear to see, this is a big knife. Cool Tanto profile blade on bearings, and also has Jake Hoback's proprietary Hoback rolling detent, the HDR. So it is a user adjustable detent. It is designed to be a little more smooth on the deployment and riding along the blade. Interestingly enough, it is a product that it's patent pending. So Jake Hoback has a patent out on it, but he invites all other knife makers to go ahead and use it. So if you check out his website, it says just you can go ahead and use this if you want. He sells the system on his site, and all he asks that you do is just go ahead and give him credit. I can't say that I've seen any other knives outside of something that Hoback himself makes in his Idaho shop, but doesn't mean they're not out there, or it could just mean that knife makers have egos and don't want to use somebody else's stuff. But in any case, I digress. We are looking at a thick boy right here. Like I said, 11.7 ounces, 9¼ inches overall. So 9¼ inches, a blade of 3¾ inches, and basically about 3/4 of an inch thick along the scale, or along the entire knife there. So it is going to be noticeable in your pocket. It's not going to be something that just kind of slips away like a paramilitary 3 or something like that from Spyderco. In any case, let's do a couple of size comparisons here now that the initial specs are out of the way. There it is against the Spyderco paramilitary 2. As always, with the carbon fiber scale, CPM M4 blade. Here's another Spyderco, the Endura in K390. So it is longer than the Endura as well, and that is not a very long or short knife. Here it is with the Ontario Rat 1 right there. So bigger than the Rat 1 as well. I think you're kind of noticing a trend here. What else we have? Oh yes, the Chris Reeve Knives Sebenza 21 in Tanto. So this is also somewhat of a Tanto blade. It's got the compound grind there. I do believe this is a flat grind, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like a flat grind and another flat grind, but it has the transition from the Tanto point and the main cutting edge. So it is going to be a little bit thicker in my belief. Yeah, in my estimation, it's going to be thicker along the tip to give it a nice robust tip there. Similar to other Tanto style blades. In any case, it is definitely 100% Jake Hoback construction and manufacture. I don't have a ton of experience with Hoback's work. I had a rad, what are they called? In any case, I had one of them come through a while back that I was selling for a friend. A very cool knife, but something about his style, it doesn't completely resonate with me. His knives are very well made, but they don't really speak to me a whole lot on that level. So I mean, he's very famous for his Kwaikin model, but it's just that's not really a Radford. That's the name of the knife that I was thinking of. It's just not really a style that I overall get that into. But the construction and the manufacture is excellent on it, akin to another Hoback made knife that I have, which is the Alphahunter Design Tactical Warbowie, designed by Chad Detalente. And this is also made out of Jake's shop, and they absolutely feel similar in action and deployment. It's very much the same experience, and you can see the lines are quite similar, the milling lines and the titanium, and in this case the full copper is very similar right there, so you can see that. So this is a favorite of mine as well that I've had for several years. I think I've had this going on 4 years now, and it has been a keeper in the collection. Really like this one. And I don't have any actual Jake Hoback knives that are his brand, but that is the one that I have in my possession that he's made. So in any case, excellent knife. Can't say that it speaks to me. I mean, and I do like big knives, but I mean, this is just going to be honking in the pocket. So if that's something that you're looking for, I mean, this is a very well-made knife, and it's going to be a thick knife. And if that's what you're looking for, it's going to be a great choice for you. So you certainly don't have to worry about getting something that isn't well-made or well-constructed. It could easily be spider flicked. Obviously, the flipping action is fantastic. I don't know about, no, I can't really thumb it out, but it definitely deploys quite easily with either the Spidey flick or the flipper tab, of course. So, I mean, really real quick too, I mean, that's 3/4 of an inch thick. There it is next to the Spyderco Paramilitary too. I mean, it's just, it looks like it could eat the PM2 for lunch. You know, there it is against the Endura. Once again, just gargantuan in comparison. And let's see, even against the Alphahunter, which is no slim knife, and it is thicker than that. It is definitely going for that thick aesthetic. You gotta want it. And here is even the Medford Marauder H, and it is quite a bit thicker than the Marauder H. I believe this would probably be in the neighborhood of the Praetorian tie or the full thickness. Marauders will strike that. This is a TFF, not a Marauder, of course. Now, clearly, if you've been watching my channel and you follow me on Instagram at Chuck_Nunface, you know I like big knives. I like big folding knives, small fixed blades, big folders. The aesthetic on this just doesn't quite appeal to me, and it's not just the overall thickness. I think when I like a bigger folding knife, I like a taller blade. All right, I like something that's really gonna kind of stand out. And just on this, I wish the blade was just a little bit taller, thicker. Frankly, I wish it was a little bit bigger on this one too. I wish it was a little bit taller. I mean, I love a Bowie knife, and I love the way this knife is. I love the look of it and all that, but I would love to see this blade just a little bit taller as well. But it's just something I can live with because I like the knife that much. In this case, however, with the Husky here, it is not one that I would seek out, but if this is something that you like, this is something you love the aesthetic, you like the look of it, the jimping, it's very functional. The action is fantastic with that detent, that Hoback rolling detent. Flick it out, no problem. Nice, smooth, everything else. You will definitely enjoy this knife. Well, I think I'm probably just going to wrap it up on this kind of overview. I don't know if I'd really call it a full review. I haven't really carried it a whole bunch. Definitely haven't used it. This knife does not belong to me. It belongs to my friend Satu Dave, who has a YouTube channel, and also Satu Dave on Instagram. I'm going to be sending his knives back to him this week. He also loaned me the Medford on belay as well, which I did a couple of different videos on, an unboxing and a disassembly video. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out back to him this week, I believe. I definitely appreciate being able to check them out, go over them. This is probably not one that I would seek to get myself, but if you like the look of it, you like the Hoback design, you like the overall look of the Husky, I wouldn't hesitate in getting one. It's definitely a well-made knife, and you would certainly enjoy it if that's what you want to do. It just doesn't happen to be for me, but that's the beauty of the knife world. There's all sorts of choices out there. There's all sorts of varieties and styles, and really there's something out there for everybody. So on that note, I thank you for checking it out. Go ahead and leave a subscribe. Click that button right there in the corner. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on your alerts. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the channel and about this knife in particular. Anything that you may want to see. Follow me on Instagram at Chuck_Nunface. And stay tuned. We'll get some more content out. You keep on liking it. I'll keep on producing it. And appreciate it, y'all. Have a great one.